imagine what a great free agent signing that was. You know, maybe I've seen you wrestle. I've seen how much aggression you have in the ring. Yeah. You know, maybe, you know, Chappie, I traded him to the Yankees, and I need somebody else to carry my big league shoe. There is no reason you should even have to wrestle tonight. You can just join the All-Stars. Now, join the All-Stars. Look, all you gotta do is just carry the chewing gum, just like Chappie. Open ropes, all those little things.
I carry this guy's chewing gum?
Yeah. Yeah. All you gotta do is say yeah.
Oh man, I'm a man and I'm here to fight. I don't carry chewing gum. I'm here to wrestle and I'm here to fight. So unless you got somebody to fight me, I suggest you get out of here.
So you're saying no?
I'm saying no way.
No way, okay.
Nope.
No way, I'm saying.
Lude with a drop kick right to the back of the head of Gil Quest. Two of the top junior heavyweights in the region squaring off. And Cecil Scott, can you believe the audacity of the coach offering a man with 10 plus years in the sport like Gil Quest to be his new water boy, to be his new chappie?
Man, what an insult to a guy like Gil Quest. But
Caught him in the rana, sent him to the floor.
man, that was unexpected.
Gil Quest, a product of USA Pro up in the state of New York, has spent over 10 years up and down the East Coast. This is actually a great matchup. Two very evenly matched competitors here. And you gotta think, winner of this one, no matter which way it goes, moves up to become a top contender to the Ultra J Championship.
Right, still held by Ethan Case.
Absolutely.
But I'm glad Gil Quest turned down the coach's offer because I was looking forward to this one coming in.
Yeah, absolutely. Gil Quest is eager to prove himself. Lance Lude is eager to establish that he says he never needed the fan support. Face first into the canvas. Cover. Two. Only two. That's the second or third big high-impact maneuver that Quest has hit tonight. And he's about to send Lance Lude again.
He turned him inside out.
Face first into the canvas.
Lude doesn't know where he's at. Quest, beautiful missile drop kick.
Gorgeous drop kick. Cover flag in the ring. Coach is pointing out the flag. If he doesn't touch anyone, it's not a disqualification. Coach is flirting with the rules again. He didn't touch anyone. He dove in the ring and pointed out the flag. Had he broke up the pin, referee Charles Richardson would have had to throw the match out.
Oh, got the foot.
He took out the foot and Gil Quest hit hard on the ramp. The back of his head cracked. That ramp and the edge of the canvas. Coach says he's out.
And that ramp is all wood framing. That's a heck of a blow to the head.
And it is built to support people like myself and Aaron Biggs and the Dawson brothers. It's sturdy, it's heavy duty. It's not gonna crack, but it may have just cracked the skull of Gil Quest.
And a stiff kick to the head. And we're seeing a much different Lance Lude than what we're used to seeing.
Absolutely, it was a few weeks back that Lance Lude took the payoff of the coach to join the All-Stars. He says he got a payoff just as good as the one Kamakazi Kid got back in December to join the All-Stars. And I gotta believe that Lude and Osiris specifically were reinforcements to try and make sure Trevor Lee did not capture the Mid-Atlantic heavyweight title. Cover from Roy Wilkins. That incredible match that the entire industry is talking about. 105 minutes for the CWF Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship. If you have not checked that matchup out, you gotta see it. Episode 43 of CWF Worldwide. But Lance Lude and Osiris were not enough. Trevor Lee is the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship champion and will be defending that championship again here in just a couple of weeks.
A second straight right hand from Gil Quest.
Well, the way these guys are looking, they could be in contention for that championship after this one's over.
Beautiful elbow.
The speed. Cover 2-2. to the speed and the impact of both these men. They have kept up a fantastic pace in this matchup.
And this is Quest, honestly, his best showing at CWF so far.
Jawbreaker, and that move lives up to his name. You get hit with that, Cecil Scott, you don't know where you are. You're disoriented. You're in bad, bad shape.
Absolutely, and again he went low.
European uppercut to the tailbone sent him into the rope. His forehead hit the rope. Very interesting from Lance Lude.
Right, and Lude is somebody we've known to have such a spectacular offense, and he's made it as dirty and grimy as possible in that ring tonight.
Backs him into the buckle. Lude going to the top rope. First time we've seen Lance Lude head up there. Just a few months ago when Lance Lude was in the ring, he'd be diving off the top rope first thing. He has clearly adapted to the style of the All-Stars.
Right, and the All-Stars as a group, they adopt that smarter, not harder approach. Another instance, he's got Lude in the Cristo.
Lance Lude is trapped in the Cristo, and the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium just came alive. They want to see Lance Lude tap out to his own hold. Coach with the assist again, blowing the whistle in the ear. Not a disqualification. It freaking should be.
No, man, maybe the...
Oh, face first into the canvas. A bad trip for Gil Quest, and it's over. With the assist from the coach, Lance Lude steals one.
5 minutes, 2 seconds, your winner by pinfall, Lance Lude.
Hell, I have you out here. I've been having to read emails all week I don't want to read. I've been having to miss phone calls I don't want to take all week because he can't decide what these stipulations are going to be for me versus Kamakazi Kid tonight. So, I'm going to make this a lot easier for you, them, and more importantly, everyone that gets involved, right? I don't need any rules. I don't need any referees. I don't need lights. I don't need music. What I do need is the chance to fight your man tonight before we leave this building.
Look, I'm going to tell you something. There will be rules in this match. If we didn't have rules and anything goes, next thing you know, Hillary Clinton's going to be president of this country. We're going to have rules. We're going to have rules in this match because I still have a lot of say around here. And I'm going to get my way. It's going to be coach's rules. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be no punches, no doing cutters, no walking around pacing in circles. It's going to be none of that. It's going to be what I want. I don't think that's what it will be. Let me tell you something, Coach.
I will slash your tires. I will bust out your taillights. I'll do anything I can to keep you and your boy, who's too scared to fight me, from leaving this building.
Excuse me. Everything that you're saying might be true if your man Roy Wilkins had won and he was still the Mid-Atlantic champion.
He tapped out.
But he's not.
He tapped out.
He defended that belt for an hour and 45 minutes. That's 3.5 times he defended that belt because the normal title match is only 30 minutes.
That's true. And it was a hell of a match. It was a hell of an effort. But since you don't control the champion, you don't really have the pull that you think. Fortunately for me, I do. So, you haven't asked a favor from me in a long time, but you're going to get one tonight in our main event. Yeah, we've done Kazi's rules, we've done all this. Tonight, it's going to be Richard's rules. The atmosphere in this room is unbelievable. freaking real. Two men have epitomized the spirit of professional wrestling, not just in the Mid-Atlantic, but all over the world, for the championship in this part of the world. Champion and challenger have fought for 100 minutes. I cannot believe it. I am not believing this incredible match.
I have never called a better match in my life, Brad Stutts.
This is our last dance. This is ourselves. Under pressure. Under pressure. Pressure.
A huge knee right to the sternum. Michael the Fury McAllister opens CWF Worldwide this week against a rough and tumble newcomer fighting out of the Commonwealth of Virginia in Ryan Nuzzi. Brad Stutts and Cecil Lemon Pepper Scott are in the booth. Cecil Scott, we have got two roughhouses in there. Michael McAllister increasingly unstable, but he is in there tonight with a man that knows how to throw hands. These are two very aggressive athletes.
Yeah, they're both very aggressive. And Ryan Nuzzi, obviously a newcomer here, but very, we got a quick cover. Like you said, a very straightforward kind of guy. He's been compared to guys in the past, like a Dynamite Kid, people like that. And McAllister, imagine this guy being more unstable than he already was.
Yeah, there's been a decline in Michael McAllister going back here well over a year now. That McAllister has been perpetually in search of him. We still don't know who it is that Michael McAllister is searching for. Big back elbow there from Nuzzi. Nuzzi took some hard shots in the opening moments of this contest. We go for the suplex here. Oh, McAllister lowered his body weight, tried to block it. Nuzzi powered him up anyway. Sis with the feet. Referee Kane Justice was watching the men in the ring, and a cheap shot from McAllister. McAllister and Sis, two working together as one.
And that's something you always got to keep in mind with McAllister. Sis will always be there. And it's a straight choke here.
Should be a 5 count here from the official. A choke STO from Michael McAllister. There's your 5 count from the rookie referee Kane Justice. And right back to the choke. McAllister flirting with disqualification. But Cecil Scott, this is as fired up as we have seen McAllister in months, quite honestly.
Right, last time we saw him, we kind of had to speculate if he was at a bit of a crossroads. He had to put some stuff together, but he's coming out really aggressive here.
He was squaring off against former partner, the Mecha Mercenary, who quite frankly, a lot of us assumed that was the he that McAllister was in search of for all those many months. Those two have clearly parted ways now. Big clothesline. Ryan Nuzzi, back elbow, a hard striker. Reminds me a lot of Josh Daniels.
Yes. Very impressive showing by Nuzzi so far, honestly.
Muscles him. Great power slam. McAllister tried to fight out. Couldn't do it. Only gets 2.
Yeah, this has been hard hitting from the start. We kind of thought it would be.
So much action in CWF Mid-Atlantic lately. We thank all of our new followers and new fans that have jumped on board to CWF Worldwide in the past few weeks. It has been a crazy month for CWF Mid-Atlantic, and we are continuing, rolling on. The homecoming coming up in May, Absolute Justice in June. We are really cranking out some amazing events here in the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium this year. Sis has got the foot again. Kane Justice needs to throw that broad out of here.
And it may have, he's still going, but it may have given McAllister enough time to regroup.
Dynamite headbutt. He hit hard on the canvas. McAllister is locking in that Cobra sleeper, and he's got him dead center of the ring.
Yeah, mounted Cobra clutch.
And if he goes left, Kane Justice is going to call it. Michael McAllister picks up a huge victory right here tonight.
Anybody know? We need to know.
The Mid-Atlantic Next Sportatorium is the #1 venue for live pro wrestling in all of the Carolinas. But did you know that you can also rent the Sportatorium for all of your anniversaries, fundraisers, and live pro wrestling birthday parties? Check us out at CWF247.com to find out more about how you can have your event right here at the Sportatorium.
Sitting down, you got a bad hand. Gang back around, no man, a bad hand. You ain't going nowhere like a bad man. So big, I'm talking, look back at it. Look back at it. Look back at
Ladies and gentlemen, our next match is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit, and it is for the CWF Worldwide Television Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of Raleigh, North Carolina, former television champion Chet Sterling. And fighting out of
Cecil Scott, former champion Chet Sterling, taking on the current worldwide television champion Smith Garrett. Very unusual, very uncharacteristic. It was the defending champion Smith Garrett that said, I want to defend my title against the man who had the championship robbed from him. Garrett went even so far as to say, I might not even have this championship had it not been ripped off by Cedric Alexander from you. Very, very, almost unheard of level of respect between champion and challenger here.
Yeah, it's a case of Smith Garrett felt like it was the right thing to do. And I'll tell you from life experience, a lot of times doing the right thing usually comes back to bite you in the butt.
And it absolutely could. We could see Chet Sterling become a 2-time Mid-Atlantic heavyweight.
Go on.
You're absolutely right. We could see Chet Sterling become a 2-time worldwide television champion here against Smith Garrett. Very, almost like a Japanese level crowd.
Yeah,
very interested in what's going on. Big, strong reactions, favorable reactions from both men. But this crowd is waiting to see how this championship match develops.
Yeah, very attentive. And like I said, just kind of patiently waiting to see what happens. And I'm patiently waiting to see, A, who the crowd really starts to side with here, and 2, which one's really going to start to maybe kind of abandon the fan favorite in the technical wrestling style. I kind of feel like one of them might try to get a little dirty at some point.
Yeah, we saw an incredible matchup last week on CWF Worldwide. And The ace Arik Royal and the assassin Ric Kandrack defended the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Championship against Andrew Everett and Jesse Adler.
Yeah, great match last week. And
last week it was the champions who kind of they weren't breaking or even bending the rules, but it was the defending champions last week who got aggressive first.
Yes, sir. Nice try toe hold. And so far we've got a technical wrestling match in this, which I more or less expected. Going high on that headlock. If you go too high, Garrett might slip out from behind.
Yes, he might.
Sterling got it clamped in pretty good, and this is his first crack at that TV title since he lost it to Alexander.
That's
but
right.
He really was robbed of that title.
Absolutely. It was the wrench that they used to put the ring together. Alexander has used it for many victories all around the world. Right now, we're seeing great wrestling from both champion and challenger. Neither man wants to make a mistake. They are setting a very deliberate pace. I gotta believe it. It's very similar. Oh, shoulders are down. Only got two. I want to believe it's a very similar situation to what we saw last week between the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions. If it's speed, if it's maybe even finesse, it's gonna favor the challenger. If it's power, if it's throwing bombs, I think it favors the champion.
I think you're absolutely right. And one thing that's favoring the champion right now is this pace. If you're Sterling, you don't want to get caught up in a mat wrestling match with this 10-minute time limit.
That's right, those 10 minutes. You've challenged for the Mid-Atlantic television title back early in your career. Those 10 minutes can slip away from you in what feels like really just a matter of moments.
Right, you hear that call for 5 minutes and you're like, holy crap, where did the time go? And if you're in a feeling out process like this with this chain wrestling, it slips away really quick.
Smith Garrett holding on to the side headlock. Up and over. Leapfrog.
Beautiful arm drag.
Yes, he did. Trying to maneuver his shoulders to the canvas. Of course, Chet Sterling has been mentored for a number of years by the Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion Trevor Lee. Trevor Lee called him his apprentice early on in his career. And he has learned the teachings, learned all the tricks of the trade, so to speak, from Trevor Lee. And quite frankly, right now, there may be nobody better to learn from anywhere in the planet.
Absolutely.
Smith Garrett, a product of the CWF Mid-Atlantic Dojo, our wrestling school that is housed here in the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium. He's had the benefit of training with Trevor Lee, Andrew Everett, Arik Royal, and even Chet Sterling before. When you've trained with somebody like that, when you know each other's game, you know each other's moves, you know each other's style. Oh, good thinking from Sterling. Only got kind of one out of it, though. It makes it easier to stay on top. You've already pretty much done your scouting just in routine training sessions.
Right. And that's exactly what I'm talking about, that 5-minute call.
Oh, rolling reverse, only got two. Yeah, if you'd have asked me, I would have said about 90 seconds has gone. Into a cradle, shoulders down, only got two.
And I'm a little surprised Sterling, nice standoff there, but Sterling, both of these guys are real familiar with the 10-minute time limit of the TV championship. I'm a little surprised Sterling didn't come in a little more assertive. And 5 minutes just kind of went away and more or less nothing's happened. Neither man has an advantage.
Well, maybe Sterling knows in the back of his mind, you know, he saw John Schuyler get knocked out by that rolling elbow. He's seen guys get just their clocks cleaned, quite frankly, by Smith Garrett, who's a hard hitter. Maybe he didn't want to rush in foolishly here.
Suplex? No, sir.
Oh, heads up. Heads up.
Neither guy can get an advantage here. They're both still fresh.
Yeah, if anybody, whoever gets the move is gonna, Smith Garrett too strong. I was gonna say whoever gets the move is gonna have a big advantage here. No, swing and a miss. Both men still jockeying for position, and Smith Garrett goes to the ropes. Champion's prerogative to slow the pace down here.
Right.
Oh, he caught him low. He cut him in half too. Oh, he could have won the title right there. Woo! He almost sawed him in half on that one. The champion may be in a bad way.
And a couple inches off, and he would have caught nothing but knees in the gut. Man, that was a dangerous situation.
Yeah, Garrett is hurting off that one. You try to hit as square as possible. Angle slam, no, sir. Sterling, like I said, both these men have got it scouted.
Neck breaker, no sir.
No sir. Great thinking. Gonna go back to the ankle slam, perhaps. Got him! And now the champion has leveled the challenger. Oh, much better position though. I was gonna say now the champion has leveled the challenger with something just as big, just as nasty as that cross body that caught the champion low. Both men have had one big shot that has taken the wind out of them.
And Sterling thought he had a little quickness edge here, but Smith Garrett able to come right back with the right hand.
Yeah, the champion needs to take control here. If the champion slows it down and leans on the challenger, you'll be amazed at how quickly that time can slip away.
Right, and that's it's almost like a football team that's running the whole time. Garrett, he's not doing anything to run away from contact, but he has manipulated this clock.
But, you know, he may feel like that's dishonorable. You know, it was all about doing the right thing to give Chet Sterling this title opportunity.
Yeah, but you still got to win the match.
Yeah, Sterling has earned it. I shouldn't say give. Grant the opportunity. Big clothesline, take him to the canvas. Two. Sterling knows that the time to hesitate is ticking away here.
Right, he's got maybe a minute 45, a minute 40 to get something going here.
Needs to get on the man, though. Precious seconds are ticking away. Now is not the time to measure. Now is the time to go for anything. Smith Garrett has got aggression on his face. Scores with the neck breaker.
Man, that's a big move.
Yes, it is. Cover two.
If you're Sterling, you got to shake it off quick. If you're Garrett, you can just let time take its course.
Both men down. Both men have felt hurting bombs from the other crowd. Very split so far between champion and challenger. The champion is measuring him though.
Against the splash, no sir.
Charge got nothing. Kick. Oh, everything these two are doing hurts.
Rolling elbow missed though.
Caught him.
What in the world?
Sterling has got control of the champion. The champion is trying to fight. He fought out of it. He got it. Whoa! Smith Mountain.
Sir.
Could be. To his feet.
My goodness, what an athletic move. Rough Rider lariat.
Caught him with the Rough Rider. Both men down. Both men down. Sterling's got to cover. He's got to move now. Sterling has got to cover. He's got to move now. Cover. 1, 2, 2. Precious seconds are ticking away. This crowd is coming up. They want to see a winner and a loser. They do not want to see it go to curfew here. The 10-minute time limit is dripping away, and both champion and challenger are down.
And on opposite sides of the ring
the
here.
First two will win this thing. Oh, they had the same idea. Double clothesline and both men are down. They have fought the 10 minutes.
And we've really settled nothing here.
They have fought the 10 minutes, both champion and challenger.
10 minutes even. This match is a time limit draw. Smith Garrett retains the title by rule.
It's not happening like that. I don't care what the time limit is. We've got champions here wrestling for 105 minutes. And this title means that one of us damn should be a champion. This ain't ending like that. There's going to be a winner. Restart the damn match.
Smith Garrett wants the match to serve it in. Aric Andrews is in the ring.
Aric Andrews has bum rushed the ring. What in the world? Oh, the asphalt spike from Andrews.
We were going to restart this match, but Andrews has crashed this thing.
Yes, Smith Garrett admirably said we have champions at CWF that will fight for 105 minutes. He said I'll damn sure fight for more than 10 for mine. Andrews has got the television title. We saw Andrews get beat like a dog in the Virginia farm fight last week, and he's got the television title in his hands.
And he is aiming right at the head.
Oh! Hit him with the title.
He just KO'd Smith Garrett with that title belt. And he is just standing there with that TV title and throws it on the ground. Aric Andrews has made his presence felt to the TV champion, and he just walks out as quickly as he came in.
See how I'm coming more like off my hip? Right. You were like if this arm's going up on lunch here. It's little things that makes you money. It's little things that make people talk about you. No matter what, it's still gonna hurt.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event. My understanding it will be fought under Richard's rules, which basically means there are no rules. Please welcome the Kamakazi Kid. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Nick Richards!
Bell sounds, we are underway, and Cecil Scott, did you ever think there would be a time that you would hear this crowd chanting that the once beloved Kamakazi Kid is scared of anybody?
I would have never, ever, ever guessed that Kamakazi Kid would be scared of anybody in all the years that I've fought him. But you know what? He is scared of Nick Richards. I'm not afraid to say it. And Richards has really not wasted any time. This is Richards' rules, which basically means there are 0 rules. And he is just going to beat that out of Kazi outside the ring for as long as he wants. And Kazi, he is no stranger to matches like this. But so far, he has not been able to get the momentum of Richards to stop. And Richards drives Kazi hard into that chair. We are fighting in the crowd right now. It's a pretty unsafe place out there in the crowd.
Who's the most violent guy we have?
Richards in control of Kazi in our worldwide main event. And for anyone that wasn't keeping up online, basically, we've been going back and forth for weeks. Myself, the coach, Richards, basically all the promotion for this match. We've been going back and forth for weeks on what the stipulations for this matchup will be. The coach wanted scientific wrestling rules, no punches thrown, stay on the mat. Kazi wanted some ridiculous thing that I've never heard of. What is Bashadosha? I don't know what that means. Richards basically said, I don't care what the rules are, but you're not going to put me in some stupid situation where I can't fight this guy. And you know what? The coach ran his mouth off earlier tonight, so screw him. We've had Kazi's rules before. Tonight we've got Richards' rules, which as we understand it means there are no rules, one fall to a finish, and Richards and Kazi are already making use of the fact that they are free to use this building and anything in it however they see fit.
All right, and let's not act like Richards has a huge advantage in this situation because Kazi is no stranger to matches like this. I mean, Kazi's rules is practically no rules.
That's true, but we talked about it earlier tonight when Lude faced Gil Quest. The teachings of the All-Stars, oh dear.
Jesus.
The teachings of the All-Stars is to avoid stuff like that. To wrestle smart, not hard. To avoid things like that at all costs. We saw it earlier tonight with Lance Lude. I want to see in this matchup how much the teachings of the coach has seeped into the brain of the Kamakazi Kid. Is that ferocious fighter still alive in there, or has the coach completely changed his mind?
Man, we will see. Oh!
Richards looked like he jumped out of a plane.
I wouldn't put it past him. But you know what they say, old habits die hard.
He was flailing his arms and legs like he was Donnie Dollars' baby as he dove off the apron. Goodness gracious, both men down on the floor. Coach talking to the official. And good Lord, they're tearing up the building.
Man, they are just wrecking everything here. And they've spent a good chunk of this in the crowd. Which, as I stated before, it's a really unsafe place to be with the bleachers and the chairs.
Yeah, somebody's going to have to be paying for chair deposits in this one. Thankfully, Snooty Fox is keeping the fans safe on the far side of the room there. Head of security, oh dear. Oh! Kazi thinking defensively.
And he waylaid him with that clothesline.
Yes, he did. And we might be seeing shades of the old Kamakazi Kid here.
I kind of feel like the old Kamakazi Kid will never fully go away. It's always going to be down there somewhere.
Kazi is trying to create. Oh, look at the coach. What does the coach just whisper to the Kamakazi Kid?
The coach literally in the ear of the Kamakazi Kid.
Absolutely, and the coach looks mighty confident as he returns to his hiding place on the far side of the ring away from where the chaos is happening.
That coach thinks he's Greg Popovich out there for crying out loud.
Kazi is taking Richards up into the stands. Cameramen are following it. We need to get security over there to keep everybody back and keep everybody safe. Snooty Fox doing a great job of keeping people back. What are these two lunatics doing in the bleachers?
Oh no, it looks like he set up a pile driver maybe?
I would assume that would be legal under Richards' rules.
I've seen enough pile drivers to last a lifetime in the last few weeks.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Heads up. Heads up. Oh! Oh, he backdropped him. He backdropped him into the bleachers. Oh man.
And there is not a safe place to land in those bleachers.
Richard standing tall.
And as someone who's fought Richards in a street fight before, I know how he thinks out there. I know how ingenious he can be in these environments.
They are literally using Coke cans and everything that is not nailed down on the far side of the building. And if they come this way, I assure you, I will be using Cecil Scott and anyone else I can get my hands on as a human shield.
But don't tell me to watch out because you'll be talking to yourself.
Not anyone, not Angel. Anybody else though.
And
Richards, running knee right to the face.
He had him up against that iron rail on the bleachers.
Yes, he did.
Fans, we got fans scattered all over the place.
Standing room only tonight in the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium.
Yeah, there are wrestlers in your seats right now, fans.
Well, this is what Rick. Oh, he did him! Oh my God! The sound! It sounded like somebody just threw a watermelon against the concrete floor.
Yeah, and that watermelon was the head of the Kamakazi Kid.
Richards and Kazi are throwing their bodies against every surface area in the building. Rings and posts and chairs and floors and bleachers.
He takes another shot like that, he really will be the cynical luchador when we're done here.
Richards getting Kazi back in the ring. Cover. 2-2. Kazi still alive. Big ups to our boy Snooty Fox keeping everybody safe in the crowd. As this one could be. Oh!
God, the rolling senton.
This one could see anything happen. Cover again from Richards. Only 2. We have seen so many hellacious brawls in CWF history, but the most ferocious of all the fights in CWF have taken place between these two men, whether it was Richards against Kandrack, Kazi against Gemini, Kazi against Kandrack. Converse. Richards against Valiant. Some of the bloodiest, most brutal matches we've ever seen. A lot of them have involved these two, and now it's almost like they're at war to see who is CWF's most daring daredevil, who is CWF's most ferocious fighter. These two men are locked in immoral combat here tonight at the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium.
They absolutely are. And you talk about those bloody battles, they did it themselves years ago in a Kazi's Rules match.
Oh dear, that's right. One of the only times Kazi ever issued an open challenge, Richards is the man who accepted it. They tore each other's bodies apart on Halloween night years ago.
Oh no!
Oh! Death Valley driver on the apron. Richards may have gotten a broken neck.
As loud as Kazi's head was when it cracked the floor, I assure you that Richards' body hitting the edge of the ring was even louder.
What a sick fall that was. That's one of his premier moves, and on the apron no less.
Laying it all on the line are both Richards and the Kamakazi Kid, and look at Kazi soaking in the booze from this crowd. Can you believe it? 12 years as maybe the most popular wrestler in CWF history, Kazi threw it all away for the coach's money.
And that's all what it came down to was money.
I understand you got mouths to feed at home, but man, there's something to be said. Maybe I'm just an old-fashioned guy, but there's something to be said for honor. There's something to be said for integrity.
Somebody once told me at the end of the day, all you have is your name.
Absolutely correct.
And he's fine to give that away.
Foot on the chest. No, that's not gonna happen.
Cocky prick.
That is not gonna happen against Richards. Richards, you could run Richards over with a Mack truck. He'd still kick at 2.9.
Yeah, the kid sometimes is too stupid to lay down.
Richards just continues to fight. He's got so much pride, man. He knows he may not be able to out-wrestle Trevor Lee. He may not be able to outfly Andrew Everett. He may not be able to outpower Arik Royal, but Richards prides himself that no one can outfight him. The only man in CWF history that's ever
a twisted brainbuster.
Only man in CWF history that's ever challenged Richards. Cover! Two. Only man in CWF history that's ever challenged Richards for being crazier and more violent and more vicious is the Kamakazi Kid.
Right, he invented crazy in CWF. Nobody has taken more hellacious falls or done more crazy things than the Kamakazi Kid.
They may be CWF's two craziest wrestlers of all time. Richards just slapping Kazi in the face. He says it will take more than that.
Oh, the spinning back fist right in the eye.
Richards continuing to fight. His body language is awkward. He may not have a great center of gravity, but he's still up. He is still throwing everything he's got at the Kamakazi Kid.
Man, he's still wobbly.
Yes, he is. Cutter. No, Kazi to the eyes and the nose and the mouth.
Just ripping the face off of Richards.
Completely legal under these rules. This is what Nick Richards asked for.
And sometimes you kind of have to wonder, am I get what I asked for here?
No matter what, he went to the eyes. Oh, he threw Robbie Walsh in. Richards, he went to the eyes on Richards and he threw Robbie Walsh in. I think Richards realizes now what happened.
Yeah, he was temporarily blinded. He just grabbed the first person that came near him.
Kazi, we talk about the All-Stars manipulating the official.
Oh no!
Oh, that was truly manipulating the official. Cover from Kazi. Is he gonna beat Richards with his own move?
We don't have a ref.
We saw this earlier tonight. Gil Quest locking the Cristo on Lance Lude. Kazi is trying to win this thing with Richards' own finishing hold.
Right, he hit the cutter and tried to get the win, but Robbie Walsh is completely out of it thanks to Richards. And I don't see another referee making his way out here as of yet.
I don't think any referee wants to throw themselves into the potential crossfire, to be perfectly honest.
I'm not certain I would either.
Yeah, if I were a referee, I would not be rushing to get involved. What is this moron Kazi doing?
He's just trying to give Robbie Wall CPR, I think.
I'm pretty sure he's not certified to do that.
He's certifiable maybe, but definitely not certified to give CPR.
Ref is pretty much out on his feet at this point. Kazi may be wasting valuable seconds. Yeah, Richards is gone, man.
We're not going to say it's the first time I've seen Robbie Walsh like this.
No, I've seen Robbie Walsh like that more times than I care to count. That's neither here nor there. Never in a wrestling, only once before in a wrestling ring though. Richards, man, he got rocked off that cutter. Man, he's still up though. He's still fighting.
Man, 2 hard shots here on the apron.
This match is tenacious.
Right, just a real gritty fight.
An amazing few weeks of CWF Worldwide.
Hey, if you're just now jumping on the CWF train, you picked a hell of a time to do it.
Absolutely. We may be hotter than we have ever been in the Carolinas.
Again with the cutter, no sir.
What's that?
Oh! Right in the ding-ding.
Well, can't say Kazi didn't deserve that one.
No, absolutely. I'm surprised that the coach didn't throw a flag in there.
Kazi has been using the kick to the ding-ding like it was his favorite wrestling hold ever since he joined the All-Stars. And Richards,
Wait. The coach has passed something in the ring.
Oh, it's the brass knucks. It's the brass knucks. You can see him shining off the lights. Richards has got a chair, but he doesn't realize the brass knucks are on the head of the Kamakazi Kid. You can see him shining off the lights in the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium. Richards has got a steel chair in his hand, but I don't think he's aware, Cecil Scott.
No, I barely caught it myself.
It's like a horror movie when you know freaking goofball Lance Lude.
What the hell?
I'd have binged him right in the brain if I was Richards.
And he just did, actually. But he doesn't see Kazi stirring behind him.
Richards.
Oh, right in the gut.
It's all legal, but there you see him, plain as day. The brass knuckles of the All-Stars. That's what Coach keeps in that big league chew.
Oh, right in the back of the head.
Oh, God.
That was sick. No.
Got him.
Interference from Lude, the brass knucks.
Yeah, it took the brass knuckles, but Kamakazi Kid has outfought Nick Richards, whether any of us like it or not.
Wait a minute, why is Ethan Sharp here?
Why is Ethan Sharp here? And the Number Man.
What in the hell?
Stomping away.
What business did they have out here?
Well, the match is over. Yeah, it was basically no rules, but still the match is over.
Wait. Whoa.
Oh, wait. Head of security, Snooty Fox is in the ring. Oh, he tagged Sharp.
He's covered Sharp.
Sharp goes flying. Head of security.
He's
Snooty
seen
Fox.
enough.
He's got Kazi. Oh, dear. Ah!
He just choke slammed into hell.
He stuck him right in the center of the ring. The Number Man. Oh, my Lord. Oh, into the buckle. Oklahoma Stampede.
And he just subtracted Number Man from this situation.
This place has come alive. Lance Lude is fighting away on Snooty Fox. Oh dear. Oh, God. Shoulders. Ah!
Oh, God. Just killed Lance Lude.
Snooty Fox has cleared the ring of everybody. He has cleared the ring of everybody. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh, man. The Ultimate Wrestling Machine, Otto Schwann, is face-to-face with Snooty Fox. Oh, man, we got a war about to break out here.
Oh, man, this is going to be explosive.
Oh, dear.